Okay, so according to my computer, we're getting good audio input. I tweaked the audio just a little bit, so let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the audio is better than yesterday. Of course, I'll know in a minute because I'll be able to watch the recording, but I don't want people to jump onto it live and have me be silent. So I wanted to talk real quickly today about the post that I put up, which is something that I haven't talked about in a long time, at least not in this format, but it goes along with the same line of what I was talking about yesterday with working on resolutions and working on just goals in general and things like that. And that is to live as if you were in a dream and then pretend it was real. And it's an interesting concept just to even read that one. When I read that today, even after I wrote it, but when I read it today, it put me in a mindset. I was kind of like, whoa, and it tranced me out. And to even read that a couple of times, live life as if you were in a dream and then pretend it is real. Meaning, like in a dream, we have the ability to do anything we want if we're in a lucid dream. And there's decent argument with quantum physics and with the old philosophies of Hinduism and Buddhism and things like that that point directly that we could very well be in this state simply in a very vivid, lucid dream. And that in itself is something to really contemplate, right? Is it not? But on an everyday basis, if we just live like we're in a dream, like in that really vivid, lucid dream, we could create anything we desired. We could have a life of really amazing fulfillment and satisfaction. We could have the people in our lives that we want. Now, of course, we have limits, but we have also got this really great capacity to overcome many limitations and to discover things never before thought possible. We've done really incredible things as human beings. Just the fact that I can talk to anybody all over the entire world on this simple little machine that's in front of me. Maybe not so simple, but it's a really incredible feat. And that started out as a mere concept. Somebody imagined it. They dreamed it. And they wrote it down and started to make it more concrete. And then they started to experiment with trial and error and failed a whole lot of times. They could have failed 2 or 3 times and said, it's not possible. They could have also pretended that it was absolutely going to happen. And just knowing if they trial and error enough, if they fail just enough, one time they're going to get a glimpse like, oh, this is really possible. It's really, really coming true. And that's what I mean by living as if in a dream. If you want to create something, dream it. Be creative. Use your imagination. Not only is it just a good exercise for the mind, it's a great brain exercise to literally enhance the powers of the brain, to grow the brain, to exercise it the same way you would exercise a bicep if you wanted to get strong. And once that imagination is sparked and that creative process is turned on and stimulated and growing like a big muscle, big mental bicep, then you can ask it, what would you like to have happen? And you can ask yourself, what would you like to have happen? And you can get that mental image and you can begin to create that and then pretend that it's going to absolutely come true. Now, a lot of times we know as humans, things may not come true exactly like we plan them. The internet, this smartphone, this computer, the laptop, everything that I'm talking on, this technology might not have been exactly as it was originally envisioned, but because people strived for that vision of whatever it was that they were trying to create, we now have these incredible things. And they're constantly improving upon those. And that is what New Year's resolutions or goals and outcomes or meditation and all of that is all about. It's also the holidays and all of my housemates are partying and going crazy. So that's part of the fun of the beginning of the new year. Everybody's excited for a new 2019. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Thanks for commenting on the last video with the word of the day. I got a lot of great people checking in with me and letting me know what their words are. I got a few people still checking in going like, I don't know about a word, but I'm gonna keep connecting and keep trying to improve and work on myself. So definitely do that in the midst of all the chaos and busyness of all of life happening, whether it's noisy teenagers, barking dogs, crazy bills, bad traffic, bad weather, anything like that that we're dealing with. Stay calm, breathe, and then use that imagination. Live as if you're in a dream and then pretend that it's gonna come true. All right, guys, have a great night. I'll talk to you soon.